Trish McEvoy's number 6, Mandarin and Ginger Lily. To me, this is the time of the year to wear this light, fresh fragrance that is invigorating and very feminine. This was the very first fragrance I ever purchased from Trish McEvoy. When I went to buy a new bottle after I used my first bottle up, I discovered it was discontinued. And my heart just broke when they told me the news. My level of disappointment when I learned Trish McEvoy's number 6, Mandarin and Ginger Lily, was discontinued. I submitted email requests for this fragrance to be brought back. And guess what? Number 6 is back. I'm sure it's just because of my several emails, and they decided to toss me a bone. Okay, so I'm really not delusional. I'm sure many people requested this fragrance for a good reason. It is so beautiful, and I believe it to be very popular. This is a floral green aromatic perfume fragrance. At the top, you have iced mandarin. Now, how wonderful does that sound in the summertime? It brings a crispness to this fragrance with the additional note listed of bergamot splash. It couldn't just be bergamot, but they did bergamot splash. The pink pepper gives it that effervescent, spicy note that we can attribute to that pink pepper that is so lovely in fragrances. The middle has white tea and ginger lily blossom. The lily blossom is unique, while it also brings fresh and spicy. Notes of vetiver and blonde wood and skin musk are in the base. According to Trish McEvoy, it is fresh, invigorating, vivacious scent inspired by the purity of water and lightness of air. And I actually do think that's an accurate description. The only annoying thing I find with Trish McEvoy is their bottles. Okay, they are that strange triangular shape, and that's the back of the bottle. And I do like that you can see what the scent is even from the back of the bottle. Can't tell you why, but I do like that. And I guess that's really what's coming through on the front of the bottle. So the annoying thing that I find, and you'll hear me talk about this a lot, is this horrible little cap that has a tendency to fall off all the time. If you're going to put it in your fragrance closet or cabinet or dresser, just be assured that the top is going to fall off. And you may decide to put a different top on it so that the scent is kept pure and fresh, ready for your use. So, as we take this strange plastic, ill-fitting triangular top off, you can see the spray, which is nice and diffusive, and this takes me back to that time when I first purchased it in store. At that time, I actually tried all of the fragrances that were available at the time and found that I loved number 9, Sexy number 9, and this fragrance. I think I like the crisp fragrances and not so much the spicy ones that I so enjoy now, along with the crisp ones. The Ginger Lily Blossom. It's fresh, spicy, and unique with that transparent quality, which is even better with a light white tea note that is in here. And it just really reinforces the entire feel of this fragrance. The vetiver adds that earthiness we can expect from vetiver, and both the vetiver and blonde woods add that soft woodiness. The skin musk adds the feeling of clean, soft, long-lasting whisper on the skin that lingers. This is not beast mode projection. I do not find it to be as projecting as I remember it being at that time, which was several years ago, but it's probably my body chemistry changing over time. So what used to project extremely well on me does not do so as much, but I don't mind that. My workaround is to layer it over a body lotion, perhaps with a nice fresh citrus scent. Trish McEvoy has a tendency to have people fall in love with that fragrance and discontinue it. The other disappointment, as I mentioned, is that irritating plastic cap. But the bottles are very pretty. When you see it, you think, oh, that's so lovely, because it does come in that box, which is very nice, and you have the foil background. And then around the neck of it, to hold it in place, it has a little silver ribbon, metallic ribbon. It's very nice. It's worth overlooking the annoying parts of the bottle and just appreciate the juice inside. I have no idea how long this is going to be available. If you used it years ago like I did, then get it now while you can. There's no indication on their website when it could go away again, so I did purchase my 2 backup bottles as well. Longevity is important to me in many sense. If I love it, then I don't mind it. And this is one I absolutely love. And if I hear that it's going to be discontinued, because I'm going to ask Trish McEvoy just that, then I will even buy a 3rd backup bottle. Is that excessive? Well, I don't think so. Not when you absolutely adore a fragrance and it brings back a wonderful time in life. This is very non-obtrusive. It's perfect for hot, humid summer days. Perfect for an office setting. The lily is not overwhelming. It's not like sitting in the front pew of your church around Easter. It will not have you a target to avoid at church or at those well-attended PTA meetings. This would even be, I think, a lovely wedding fragrance. I have not included this in my part 2 for citrus fragrances to wear for your wedding, but I think this would certainly fit into that special occasion type of fragrance. I'm not sure if I would consider it an evening fragrance or a date night fragrance. It's not a sexy type of fragrance. It's more of a refreshing, clean, distinctively crisp and bubbly type of fragrance. So if I had to use 5 words for this one, because I think it deserves 5 words rather than 3 that I typically choose, this is refreshing, clean, distinct, crisp, and at the same time, bubbly. All the things that sound so wonderful this time of year. Thank you, my fragrance friends, and I do hope you will try this fragrance gem. But many of those from Trish McEvoy are real gems to me. Some of them can be pricey. However, this one is currently priced at $90 for a 50 ml bottle. And don't forget to sign up for their emails, and at different times during the year, maybe even 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, they may offer 20% off, and also certainly at Christmas time. Please like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to bring you more fragrance gems in my collection that I enjoy. I enjoy interacting with you in comments, so I would appreciate you subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, and letting me know if you are familiar with Trish McEvoy's fragrances. And if not, do you want to be familiar with Mandarin and Ginger Lily? The answer to that question would be yes. But thank you so much, and I will see you in my next fragrance video, my fragrance friends. Goodbye.